Hello, Xander here, guys, and welcome to a Christmas special. I guess that's what you would call this. So lately I haven't been really posting lately. I've been, a lot busy with a lot of stupid stuff. So today I decided, I wanted to do, it's Christmas time, so I thought I would do like a Christmas special, but in Yu-Gi-Oh, it's pretty hard to do a Christmas special. So here's what I thought we would do today. We would, people have been asking me a lot of questions about my Dragunities and how they work and such. And I've been itching to like post a deck profile, but I just haven't gotten to it. So what I've been thinking is, I would play a couple of duels, and then at the end of the video, I would show you my deck profile, and I would show everything about it, and hopefully that will answer a lot of y'all's questions. There's a lot of changes I've added into it because some things weren't working as well as I thought it would be, but I've found really good replacements, and now it's almost at full power like it used to be. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with this Christmas special. Okay, so let's try this again, even though I've been interrupted twice, but that's perfectly okay. I mean, it's not like I care or anything. Once again, first duel. Oh god. Sorry, I'm just having a little bit of a headache right now. But anyway, first duel, yada yada yada. Upload these, even if I lose, whatever. Something like that. What do we have here? No efficient way to pull something. Set that now. See what happens. If I get one wind in my hand, I should be able to do something. Oh. Wow, what a pro. True your little MST. Let's see what you got. Oh. Listen. Draw one tuner, that'd be great. But I saw the frog deck earlier that seemed to, wreck me up pretty badly. I've not seen this one. I don't even need. Oh my gosh, I just realized what I could do. Nope, I will not use that. Summon the Marvelous. It literally took me a little bit. I'm gonna set this so it doesn't activate. And we will equip Phalanx to Marvelous. Special Phalanx. Summon Zephyros, and that is basically all we need for a combo play here. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. I'm thinking hopefully we'll get a 2 level 8 plus a red eyes at full power here, but I'm not exactly sure if I can pull that off. Gator. I'm lagging pretty bad. I don't even know why. Like, I'm using fraps on a disk space that shouldn't even really be affecting anything at all. Just throw the Acklys in the grave, because really we just need the Zephyros in grave. I'm gonna special Atom. The only thing I don't like about Dragunity combo play is that it leaves you with literally nothing in your hand. We're gonna summon our Red Eyes. Hello there. Red Eyes. Red Eyes. Get that Gator. We're gonna find my Mist Valley, whatever that is. Okay. I think, yeah, I think that'll work out pretty well. I mean, we have the MST, so if we did somehow draw the right cards, it would have worked out pretty well on the first turn. So we might have to make some changes here later. So I'm running out of time, better hurry up. Some Zephyros. Take 400, special the Red Eyes. Probably should have used this phone because I really, never mind. I was thinking about the keeping in time for the guy and then, continuously hitting him through his defenses. Probably not. Yeah, I probably should have kept the guy dragon. Oh, there could have been so much damage dealt just now. Oh well. Okay. We'll make frog settle. Yeah, we'll make it later, just in case. So I can make a scrap dragon 10 later if I choose to. We're just gonna do this just in case. I know that's not gonna be a threat, so we're gonna go with that. Okay. That was his card, and then nope, Treeborn. Then the last card, I don't know. Okay. So even if he is playing Monarchs, I'm fairly confident that we stopped his Monarch play with later. However, he's playing Exodia, we might be screwed. Oh. No. You can destroy that, I don't care. Yep. What are you gonna do? There was like a frog trap hole that I saw that I wasn't sure exactly what it like blew up my entire field. And this is it was in a tag duel, and the guy played, or my partner played Seal or Calcos, and I couldn't get Stardust out, so we lost that game. And then after it blew up our field, he refused to take the Seal or Calcos out, so I could not. Oh, okay, so we won that game. Ugh. Well, that was anticlimactic. I'll see you guys in the next game. Alright, welcome to the second game of the night. We won the last game because the guy forfeited. It was kind of stupid, but whatever. Right now, we're not looking at a very good hand right now. Especially if he sets a back row. Oh, never mind. This could go one or two ways. We'll see. Depends on what I go from this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But we may have just won this game. Oh no, that's... I have Garuda at 2, but yeah. Shit! That's... Oh, misplayed. Okay, gone for such a huge play. We can get strike bounds or Stardust and everything, but I fucked up. See here. Toss the Tempest, because I don't want to use that little start. Special summon Garuda. Because I wanted to plus off because I don't want to really go negative off. Thanks. Thank you. And this is normal. Special. I think this is going to be practically the same play, actually. We could OTK here. Oh wait, no, he has that Necro card and that Grave. Could be a problem. I'm not exactly sure how to go through with this. Gatorg. We'll do this. See. Yeah, no, never mind. That wouldn't have worked anyway. We'll drop the Zephyros. The only difference with this play and the last play is probably I'm going to deck defend a little bit more. Other than that, those are all pretty much okay. Except this time... We'll see. Like, if I had more traps in hand, I would probably leave the Atomic Red Eyes on the field, just for the sake of, like being on the plus in the upcoming turns. But as it seems, I don't really have any traps in hand right now, so it doesn't really matter to me. So I would just go for the safer play. I'm gonna lock him down and start this on the field. Actually, we could try to deal. Does it have to be direct attack? No, it can be any attack. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Summon the Zephyros. And Red Eyes will banish that time again. could go for a really, really strong, like, painful play for him, but I really want to, like, lock him down like he did last game, because I have a feeling this guy knows a little bit more what he's doing than the other guy we played. Yes. Thank you for asking. We will make up later. Scrap later. Yeah, he has a Necro Guard now. I don't want to take too big of a chance if, you know, the OTK doesn't work from it somehow. I'm going to blade the shit out of him, and then we'll deal some damage, hopefully. Oh, wait. He can negate that, couldn't he? Yeah, he could negate that. Okay. I forgot about that. Dang it. So I should have scrapped anyway. I mean, wouldn't have mattered. Just something to scrap. Oh, Raiko. Nice. Can Stardust negate? Yeah, Stardust should be able to negate. Yeah, thank you. I'm going to negate. So, it's a form of chaos. We know we can all figure that out. I'm going to go ahead and Gold Sark for something. Depending on really we'll go with... Go with a Legionnaire for the game. See what happens. Stardust. Some new. The quill pin, so in case he does, you know, get past everything, we can look for the Legionnaire and we can start with him. Maybe this is just. Could be just. To get one of the special. See, it changes the phase. I just summon any level 4 or lower Lightsworn from your hand. It's pretty much what you just did. I mean, that's crazy. Super crazy. It's in top of the range, right? Those 3 level 3s on the field. I can't think of much that he can summon. There's a pirate guy, and there's Terabyte, which really isn't all that useful. So I want to see what you can do here. Oh, Zen Mains. Stardust can't beat Zen Mains. Oh, Levy Air. Oh. And then he's gonna make Zen Mains, I think. Ah, that's smart, because then you drop Necro Guard back into his grave. Oh. Oh! Oh, that's evil. Oh, you're good. Really evil. Darn, I can't Legionnaire the crap out of you. Why you sink? Oh, sink. Should have seen that. Also, smart. Smart. Very smart. You're gonna attack my Stardust and then you're gonna Dark Hole, aren't you? I can't think of anything otherwise. You asshole. At this rate, I think so. Does he have a Necro Guard in his grave? Because I think I can OTK 20, 56. I still wouldn't be enough to OTK, but it's still quite a bit of damage. We really need to Blader lock him though. That's the thing here. We needed the Stardust. I fear. I literally fear for a. Oh wait. You do this. Eric's better. 20, 50. That's actually an OTK. If this works or not? No, we'll drop. Pop that, and do I have a Dux? Nope. Pop the Missile Tank. Levy Air back to check, and then maybe, hopefully. And GG. Alright, that was game 2, guys. I'll see you guys in game 3. Alright, guys, welcome to game 3. So it's going to be the last one we're playing tonight, and I'll be showing you guys my deck so far for this stupid deck that just gave me a shit hand. Oh, that's frustrating. Actually, there's a multitude of reasons that can help me in this situation. Except for Madoshi's. Okay, so this may be the one game that I lose because this guy has a good hand. When this card is like shit. What's this do? Turn. Set that. What is that? Yeah, that makes him getting tired. Oh. Well, this is a really bad hand. Quite a bit here. We'll MST that. Maybe less enough damage. That probably was not the best decision to make. Still quite a bit of damage, 2100. I require a phalanx. Give me phalanx. With the Madoshi Faust Master Exceed, so Crimson Blade is not going to help us in this game. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. Oh. Control a special summon. What the hell? That's so. You want to keep plus in there? Oh, joy. Oh, now he's going to activate the field. Oh, shuffle. Shoot that. Okay. Oh, wow. Wow. Destroy by opponent. Send shuffle this card. One monster in the graveyard. Yeah, save for anything else. Show this case. They're both going to be shuffled back into deck. Great! Fun. Madoshe take it. Goes off and yada yada yada. We're probably going to win this game. Just needed a phalanx. Just dragging the shit out of it. Hoot cakes. Yep. Then you use hoot cakes. Summon another ES monster. One with probably 2000 tag you're gonna beat me with. It's 5000. Summon another one. 1500. To 3800. Summon. Oh yeah, he won. Probably won just now. Angela, I'm gonna use that to summon. Oh wait. What else is that good? Use that to summon who? No, that's okay right there. I don't know what you're still doing. You just finished me, man. Oh, he's one of those people. Okay. GG. No! Oh, okay, that hurt a lot. Alright guys, that'll be in that duel. I will see you guys in the deck profile now. Alright you guys, this will be my deck profile on my Dragunities that I will be hopefully planning on using after December. So obviously there's been a lot of, you know, debate about if Dragunity still working anymore. I think 2 of the duels I showed y'all today definitely proves that it still works. Probably as fast as it used to be, but definitely not as fast as it was when combined with rulers for a brief moment of time. So it's basically like what I had to do with this deck. I had to like take it back and like rewind a couple of years. I had to like like beat it down back to its basic structure and start off, you know, with the basic combos I used to be able to do, and then work my way up. And I've gotten, you know, pretty far with it. I mean, I could, you know, get a, you know, Strike Bouncer, Stardust, Red Eyes Power with Queen Victor in the field. Like, everyone used to be able to do that. And you can still do that very easily with this deck. I don't even know how it can be that consistent. Like, it's just that consistent for some reason. But without further ado, we're just going to go into deck profile right now. This is not ordered correctly, is it? But we'll just go there. 3 Ducks, standard, 3 Phalanx, standard. Yeah, I mean, if you don't have those, then you're pretty crazy. That's you know, that's basic. All Dragunity players should have that, unless you play like traditional format. You know, not even traditional format, where you went unlimited format and you decide you want to do rulers. You have 2 Phalanx instead, but you always have 3 Ducks. We have 2 Mistletanes. I tested 3. Let's just say you don't. I can stand drawing 2 in the same hand at the beginning. If you have Phalanx in your hand, you can still do your combo plays. If you have drew 3, then you're not going to be well, because it just doesn't really amount up to anything. I mean, you can make. I mean, no, like 3 would be just way too cloggy. I'm overthinking it. 3 is cloggy, 2 is good. We have 2 Ackleys. 2 Ackleys because I kind of want to get, like, I want to draw it just for the sake of using just for the sake of having discard fodder for Gator, along with you can somehow draw a Legionnaire later and use it to pop cards. Simple enough. Okay, 1 Legionnaire. I forgot why this is at 1. I've had it at 2. I think I dropped it down to 1 because I hated drawing into it firsthand, because I really like doing combos in my first turn, if that makes sense. I mean, most people don't like to do that. Most people think it's a slow game, but I beg to differ. Use Stardust, Strike Bouncer, and Crimson Blader them in 1 turn. They're probably not going to be able to recover from that, especially when you still have traps set down. Legionnaire is just kind of there when, you know, everything is going to shit field. You can summon Legionnaire, pop 2 cards, and then, you know, sack it for Mistletoe, and then continue with your plays. So that's why he's at 1. We have 1 Corsesco. No earthly idea why he's in there. I think I put him in there because of Tempest. You still make your level 8s in case everything else goes bad. I think there were some prototype plans about having a level, like a Black Rose in here, just in case if everything completely goes bad. You can also use it with Ducks, and you can make your caster and such. And yep, we have 1 Red Eyes because he's an awesome card. I mean, why would you not run him? 2 Garudas. Okay, in my old Dragunity deck, I only ran 1 Garuda because I felt like his combos, like drawing him, was not very good, but he is worth having 2 in at this point, because I do like drawing him in my first hand, especially if I have a Dragon Shrine in my hand. I can just pitch the Tempest, summon the Garuda, add the Phalanx, summon Phalanx, sync, and then later on I would need another Garuda to finish my combo play, so that's why I run him at 2. I don't 3 is just way too much. 1 is a little bit less. 2 gets you so much farther than just 1, so that's why he's at 2. 1 Zephyros, didn't really feel like putting him 2 because this effect can only be used once, and he's easily searchable with Gator, so I didn't really think of putting him at 2 because I really don't like drawing him in my first hand either. So he's at 1. The 1 Tempest, obviously. 1 Mist Valley to use your Gator. I'm thinking about bumping it to 2, depending on how it works out. Moving on to spells, we have the 2 Cards of Continents. You have, what, 6 Dragon type tuners in your deck. You're bound to draw 1 of them with them. This is the new edition. We have 2 Instant Fusions. So what Instant Fusion, its purpose is to summon Mavelus here, which basically serves the same purpose as Garuda or Zephyros. You can go into your Quadriganda, Gator plays, and make a Tom and such. I put him at 2 even though there's only 1 because I really like to draw it in my first hand. I don't like drawing both of them at the same time because that just sucks, but Sometimes I just use one of them to summon something, and the other one I'll destroy to use scrap to pop something or something like that. So this has been really good. It's almost as good as back when I had used there was like 2 Tempests and 2 Gold Sarks. I would banish the Tempest easily and get the Missile Tank and go off. This goes a little bit negative, but it's basically the same purpose. So 2 Instant Fusions, 2 Dragon Shrines. Someone recommended this to me on YouTube, and I thought it was a great idea. This is such multi-purpose card. Most of the time I'm pitching Tempest for Garuda. Sometimes I have Ducks, add that. Phalanx, it's like part of the Dragon Ravine that didn't get completely annihilated. However, drawing like 2 of these in the same hand really sucks. So I keep them at 2. So, because really I only need 1 in my hand at once. So 2 Dragon Shrines. I feel weird. No. Moving on to Dark World Dealings. He is pretty good because there are how many cards in this deck that you could use in the graveyard? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you have 8 cards in your deck, and you can activate Dark World Dealings and then draw a card, and then you can decide which card you want to discard. So if you're thinking about, I have a Phalanx in my hand, I don't really want it, and then you draw a card like, I want Phalanx in my hand, you can pitch a trap or something. Because once you get started at strike downs, yada yada yada, it's not like it's gonna matter. I had him at 3, but I didn't like drawing 2 of them in the same hand, so I have dropped it down to 2. Also, I really hate drawing it in late game, because late game you usually have almost no cards in your hand, and activating it would just be kind of pointless. Sometimes I just use Scrap Dragon to pitch it or something, so I didn't really like doing that. Which is why I placed the 3rd one with the Upstart Goblin. Late game you have to just draw a card without having to pitch it, so that's why that's there. 1 Dragon Mastery. This is really just kind of situational, sometimes it would just be used for Zephyros to bounce a card back. Sometimes you would use it to equip a Garuda or Zephyros with Phalanx, so you can continue doing your plays. It's really multi-purpose. It came with a structure deck. I never really used it until just now, and it is freaking awesome. So I decided to keep it. Gold Sark, for the obvious reason, it's multi-purpose. It's every purpose. Add Dragon to your hand with Tempest, or add anything to hand in 2 turns. Obviously. 1 Book of Moon, standard. 1 Mystical Space Typhoon. I tried to use like 2 or 3. It didn't really work out for me because it only popped 1 card. It really didn't stop my opponent like I wanted to. And I found another card for it. I'll show you later. So we bumped Quill Pen back to 1 because drawing 2 of them was just too much for me. Like, I really just like drawing 1 of them, because usually after I get my combo off, it doesn't even matter if I draw the Quill Pen anymore. This deck is really surrounded around depending on your combo, which is really not a good thing, but at the same time that's how I used to play anyway, so I kind of like it that way, so we're going to stick with that. 1 Dark Hole, blah, double summon, in case they negate the first summon, summon another one. 2 Decrees. This is why you replace the 2nd and 3rd MS2 with. Decree is awesome because like I said, this deck depends a lot on combos, so if they stop your combo, you're probably not going to win because your combos usually bring you negative, but if you go all the way through with it, it will actually benefit you by a long shot by keeping your opponent from doing absolutely anything. So that's why Decree's there, in case if I go second, I can set the Decree and set a monster or something and just wait it out, and then I'll decree them and I'll go into my combos. That's what Decree is for. I didn't put 3 because I don't like drawing 2 in one hand. That's basically why a lot of these are at 2 or 1, because I really hate drawing more than 1 into my hand, but I do need to draw, so that's why it's at 2. 1 Call the Haunted, for purposes. If I say summon Vajrayana, Phalanx, I call the Haunted and a Dux, and then keep going. Yeah. Solemn Warning. obvious. 2 Mirror Force, because there are a lot of times where I can't stop the summon, but I sure as hell can't stop the attack, because no one can use Stardust like me. Nope. Alright, moving on to X-Drag. 1 Gator, because he is now the best card in the deck, because he replaces the used to be best card in the deck, which would be Ravine. So that's why he's in there. Also, you get your combos off. He's everything. He's this deck's everything here. 3 Vajrayana, because he's the deck's almost everything, because he is everything. Gator is only not a searcher. Also, he's standard. But 1 Stardust, I used to have 2. I dropped it down to 1 because I realized I really only get 1 Stardust down per game anyway, so I just thought I'd stick with 1. 1 Scrap Dragon, pop cards, obviously. Crimson Blader, you know, shut down good 70% of all decks in the format right now. Catastor, because, you know, almost shuts down like 30% of the decks out there right now. There's so many decks out there using destruction, that's annoying. 1 Mavelus, or explain this, maybe 2. It really limits down how much space you are allowed to have in your extra deck. I mean, I've heard rumors that they were planning on putting it back to 20, or no, putting it to 20, but it never went through, so I guess, you know, it's not gonna happen. 1 Atom, 1 Guy Dragon, 1 Strike Bouncer, 1 Queen Dragoon, 1 Leviathan, 1 Tommy M7. Tom obvious, Guy obvious, Strike Bouncer obvious, Queen Dragoon, get your combos out. Leviathan, forgot why he's in there. I think it was because Legionnaire was at 2 1 point. Ptolemy M7, obvious. The side deck is kind of just what I've been losing against lately, which would be stuff that involves Dark Monsters. Stuff involves Graveyard. Mostly just this card. This card has benefited me a lot because this shuts down like good, like literally 100% of the decks I've been facing. Mind Drain is just kind of a dumbed down version of Soul Drain because a lot of people like to activate hand effects first before they use graveyard effects. Mermails. Custer Light is just Dark World hate. Fuck everyone who plays Dark Worlds. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. That's my, you know, half-assed Christmas special. I'm wearing a Christmas hat along with Christmas music. So yeah, like I said, I tossed the malicious engine out because after I figured out some of these engines like Instant Fusions or Morgarudas or Dragon Shrine, everything it's way faster than malicious engine because like a lot of people were asking me, was malicious ever a dead draw? There were times it was a dead draw, but in this you usually don't have a dead draw unless you draw any of these particular cards twice without another card to back it up. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Comment, rate, subscribe. You know, go check out the team channel or something. You guys want, you know, go check out some of my older videos to, you know, look at me duel or something. Yeah, this is weird. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Merry Christmas, guys. Happy New Year, and I'll see you guys later.